when we think about the increase of the issuance of the convertible market, it really started in the heart of COVID in the second quarter of 2020. When we think of what was taking place at that time, you had a significant sell-off in the equity market, but you also had a significant spread widening in the high yield market. So when there was a rush for companies to shore up their balance sheets, the convertible market was really the only viable market to where they could sell their stock a little bit higher and not have the very high coupon that the high yield market was demanding at the time. What we've seen from there has just been a continuation of the new issuance. And again, when we think about why companies are issuing, not only do they want to shore up their balance sheets, but we're also seeing companies that have seen either an acceleration of growth because of the digital transformation that COVID has taken place, or we're seeing companies that are taking advantage of the opportunities that were caused from the dislocation of COVID. When we entered 2021, most strategists were predicting a slowdown in the new issuance market. In 2020, it was almost a record year with over $100 billion of new issuance, compared to a market size of roughly $300 billion. But what we've seen so far in 2021 has been a continuation of new issuance. In fact, like I said, most strategists were predicting somewhere between $50 to $70 billion of new issuance for the entire year of 2021. And we're already through May of 2021, close to $50 billion of new issuance. So my guess is that as we get through the end of 2021, we probably get closer to that $100 billion level versus the current pace of where we're at $50 billion. As far as the types of companies that are issuing, we're seeing all sectors and all industries issue. Historically, we've seen growthier companies, especially in technology, issue. But as we've seen recovery plays begin to work, opening of the US economy, we're starting to see some of these companies that are growing fast again, wanting to take advantage of opportunities in the marketplace, make M&A transactions, grow their business. We're starting to see many companies in industrials, financial, energy companies issue convertibles in order to help finance some of those transactions. So the nice thing about the convertible market is it really goes to what sectors and industries are working. And in 2018 to through 2020, that was largely technology companies. And now we're seeing a shift in some of the recovery plays and some of these companies that benefit from higher inflation that may or may not occur in the US equity markets.
安聯投資